Joining us now is Alex Traiman, CEO of the Jewish News Syndicate. I think, Alex, we all were holding out hope that this mother and her little boys were okay. I remember vividly the video of them being taken. She is just clutching those little boys through her tears as she's being carted off by Hamas. How is the news being received that they are arriving back in Israel in coffins and not alive?
Well, it's a surreal day in Israel. I think the entire nation is mourning here, and it's a stark reminder of how this war started on October 7th with 6,000 Palestinians from Gaza, including Hamas terrorists, coming across. And look at the people that came home today. This is a mother with two babies that were kidnapped. The body of Oded Lifshitz, an 83-year-old man, kidnapped, taken hostage. You know, these aren't soldiers that were taken prisoners of war. These were hostages that were kidnapped from their own homes on a Saturday morning, and that's how this war started. So a stark reminder for all of Israel and for the entire world.
And Alex, do we have any sense, any idea how long they had been dead, how long Hamas had kept this?
Right. So the bodies were transferred to the Forensics Institute here in Israel, and they're going to be doing a significant forensics to determine, first of all, to identify their remains, to make sure that it's the actual bodies that they said, which could be difficult depending on the condition of the bodies. Already, they did confirm the death of Oded Lifshitz, the 83-year-old. We have not gotten back confirmation on any of the Bibas family yet, and they will try to determine not only the identification, but when they were killed and hopefully also how they were killed, because Hamas is claiming that they were killed by Israeli airstrikes.
And, I mean, really, will there be any way to prove or disprove that?
Well, I'm not a forensics expert, but unfortunately, we've dealt with terrorism and all kinds of horrific causes of death. So, you know, hopefully within the next few hours, we'll have some more information.
Yeah, well, there's no disputing who took them and the atrocities carried out that day. How does this impact the ceasefire? And we also are expecting more hostages to be released alive in the coming days.
Exactly. And the Israeli government actually sped up the process, negotiating with Hamas through Qatar, through Egypt. And actually, the last of the remaining living hostages, 6, are going to be returned in 2 days on Saturday, which is a speeding up of the process. And then next week, all of the remaining dead hostages in this first round, which should be another 4 hostages that were killed, I believe, will be released. And then there will be tried to be a negotiation for the remaining 69 hostages, of which about 36 are believed to no longer be living. But that still means you have a significant hostage crisis of over 30 living hostages. And Israel is going to try to do everything that they can to get them back, and to get them back in a single tranche, and not to have this, what President Trump called the drip-drab release of the terrorists. But I will tell you that the defense minister said that Israel will destroy these vile murderers, and also the prime minister was calling for vengeance today. So I do believe that they want to renew this war and make sure that Hamas is eliminated after the hostage releases take place.
Yeah, it just continues the cruel mind games by Hamas and the leverage that they have with these remaining hostages. Alex Traiman, thank you, and our thoughts to Mr. Bibas and that entire family on this horrific news today. Appreciate you coming by.